Hi everyone, I'm Amy and I'm from a mental health YouTube channel called Amy Christina, which you can find linked down below. And I'm on Kristen's channel today because it is Eating Disorder Awareness Week, so this video is part of a collaboration. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my tips on confidence and how to learn to love and accept the person that you are. Many people think that if they change their appearance, then they will like themselves, and that is not necessarily true. Because confidence comes from within. The problem is not with your body, it is with your mind. So at this point, you're probably like, okay girl, on Kristen's channel, how am I supposed to change my mind about myself? And I'm going to tell you how. The first step is to try and stop yourself from thinking negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones. So if you catch yourself sitting there thinking bad things about yourself, like you're ugly, you're worthless, you're not good enough, stop yourself and tell yourself something you like about yourself instead. And I can guarantee you, you can at least find one thing you like about yourself. So if you're sitting there thinking I'm ugly, say, you know what, I'm a really nice person, and try to move on with your day. And if you're having trouble at first replacing those with compliments about yourself, at least just say, no, that's not true. And you don't necessarily have to believe that right now, but over time, as you start changing your thoughts, you will start to believe these things that you tell yourself. We say things to ourselves that we would never say to one of our friends. Would you tell your friend that they're ugly, that no one's going to like them unless they lose weight, and whatever other nasty things you say to yourself? No, you wouldn't, because that's awful and that's mean. We are way too hard on ourselves, so basically, if you wouldn't say it to a friend, don't say it to yourself. I know that sometimes other people make us feel bad about ourselves because other people can be really mean. They can say really nasty things about you, but you don't have to believe what they're saying about you. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, which that is one of my favorite quotes, because really, no one can upset you unless you give them the power to do so. If someone calls you ugly, you don't have to believe it. You can just say, you know, that's not true, I don't think that about myself, and move on with your day. People have called me ugly. I don't think I'm ugly, so if someone says something mean, I'm just like, okay, whatever. You're not here to look nice for other people and to make other people like you. As long as you like yourself and you feel good about yourself, that is all that matters. And typically, when people try to bring you down, it's because you are already above them. This kind of brings me to my next tip, and that is to be nice to other people. Like I said, usually when people are insecure, they say bad things about other people. Try saying nice things, because that makes the other person feel good and that'll make you feel good. And I feel like when you start complimenting people and you recognize all the different beautiful things about people, you can start to kind of see it in yourself as well, because it's not like you're the only one on the planet who doesn't have any good qualities, because you do. The next thing is to try and stop comparing yourself to others. We all do this, and it is so toxic because everybody has different strengths and weaknesses. Everyone is at a different point in their life. So don't compare your accomplishments to other people's accomplishments, because we're at different points in our lives, and don't compare your appearance to other people's appearance. I know that the media makes us think that the only way to be beautiful is if you are a tall, skinny white girl and you have like no imperfections on your skin and your face is shaped perfectly and your hair is perfect and whatnot. And that is not the only type of beauty. There are people of all different shapes and sizes and colors who are equally as beautiful, they're just not represented. We all look different, but we're all beautiful. I mean, unless you're a twin, then you pretty much look the same, but whatever. You don't have to look a certain way to be attractive, okay? Think of the people that you find attractive. Do they all look exactly the same? No, probably not. The next thing is to have good hygiene. I know this is kind of different than all the other tips I've been sharing, but if you've ever had one of those days where you woke up late, you didn't have time to take a shower, you just threw on some random clothes, you don't even know if they're clean, and left the house, probably don't spend your day feeling as good or confident about yourself as you could. So try to make some extra time to make sure you have time to shower. If you want, make sure you have time to do your hair or put on some makeup. And try and find some clothes that you feel comfortable in. You don't have to spend tons of money, but I feel like when you have an outfit that you like, or you really think your shirt is cute or something, then you feel better about yourself throughout the day. I know I said that, you know, confidence isn't all about your appearance, but it does make you feel good if you are wearing things that you like and you're clean. Now the next thing is to work on things that you do want to change about yourself. It's okay to change things about yourself because people are always changing. For example, if you want to get better at playing an instrument, then make a plan to do that, because accomplishing things makes us feel good. And if you don't really like your hairstyle, try to find a new one. Little things like that, that is perfectly okay to change, and it can make you feel better. What's not okay is when you are changing yourself in dangerous ways, such as if you want to lose weight and you are starving yourself, because that is not healthy. That will not make you feel better about yourself. You cannot hate yourself into a version of yourself that you can love. And that's a really important thing to remember. If you're working on changing yourself, you should be doing it to get better at something, to get stronger, to be healthier. I can guarantee you that if you really hate yourself right now and you're trying to lose weight or whatnot, when you do that, you're not going to feel better about yourself. You're going to want to lose more weight. You're going to keep picking out flaws and wanting to change them. So please don't do anything dangerous. As long as your change is done in a healthy way, that is fine. And my last tip is to make a list of all of your strengths, all of the good things about yourself, because I know that there are some. This way you can have it as a reminder. So you can put it up on your wall if you want to, so you're constantly seeing it. Or when you're having a bad day, it's really great to take that list out and look at it, because when we're having like a bad body image day, just a low self-esteem day, we often focus on the negative things and forget all of the great things about ourselves. But if you have this list as a reminder, you can go back and look at it when you're feeling sad and you're not able to think of these things by yourself. So those were my tips on learning to accept yourself. It is hard learning to love yourself, but it is much easier than spending a lifetime hating yourself. You only have one body, so you might as well learn to love and appreciate it and not hurt it.